Hello, welcome everybody. I've got something on my lip. Oh my god. hello, welcome everybody. Welcome back to LABRISH Live. This is where we talk about our favorite reality TV shows, and at the moment we are talking about Celebrity Big Brother. Oh my gosh, so much happened yesterday. We've lost Zeze, we've lost Marisha. I know you're feeling the loss already, given your makeup.
I'm Zeze today, okay?
Today.
I'm Zeze walking around in my glasses and my doo-doo blacks and my fur coat. I'm Zeze today.
I love it. But guys, allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm all things sugar and shade Sade, and I'm here with
Marianne Zeze Sunshine.
Marianne, for those that don't know, is covering for Nana this week on LABRISH, and also covering for AK and Nana in our main show. And we are recording our main show tonight, so it's gonna be out tomorrow. So yeah, we're very, very excited. We've got special guest Amma. Oh, that's so bad. I'm gonna have to learn how to say this surname properly. Amma Agaji. Yeah, yeah, that's it. But I'm so bad. Like, I don't know whether it's like the dyslexia or whatever kind of thing, but sometimes pronunciations, it's a lot. From Plant Maids, the woman that owns Plant Maid, she is going to be our guest today. So make sure you tune into that tomorrow. And Marianne, who's in the chat?
We have Gilda Masara, Shannon, Janelle, Deja Hates, CJ, Ara. Hi, Nana. Did you get my waist beads, Nana? Make sure you get my waist beads, please. Hi, Aaliyah.
Oh, wait, as well.
Yeah, Nana's up there, man. Erin's here. Joy's here.
Hey,
hi, everybody.
Hey, so
Zeze's not gone. Zeze's not gone. Here I am. I'm here.
I don't know who you're trying to fool. We've got essence of Zeze.
I'm channeling Zeze.
But yesterday in the show, oh my gosh, a lot happened. So we had Big Brother Court, where they turned it into a courtroom. There was a little verbal tussle. I freaking love that term that Zeze said. Verbal tussle between Fern and Nikita. And of course, we lost two of our favorite housemates, Marisha and Zeze. Yes. Okay, guys, so what's your one word to describe that episode? Mariam, starting with yourself.
Unsurprising. I can't remember who I said was going to leave yesterday, but we knew the two black girls were going to go.
I feel like I called it. Seriously. I was, predictable. Absolutely.
Predictable, yeah.
You know, predictable. I thought, I really... Like, I didn't want her to go, but mainly Zeze, I didn't want her to go. But I just thought, like, who is actually voting? Also, my mate Beverly, she usually looks at the social media of people. So I had a quick peek. So I looked like maybe like a week ago. And at that time, Zeze was on 181. And then when I looked at it the day before, she was on 184. So it's like you haven't actually grown that much. So it's not
much as you should,
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like supporting that way. So like maybe it will be her existing fan base and maybe a few more, but I didn't think it was enough to compete with other people. What are people in the chat saying? What's your one word, guys?
One word is predictable. Janelle says, Deja says typical. Shante says blackout. Shante says get Zeze on Your Artist Could Never. That would be nice.
Oh yes, if we could, that would be amazing. You never know. But yeah, so Adrian Will hosted the eviction. Unfortunately for me, I don't know how you feel. Love AJ, hate the outfits every now and again. She's been doing so well, but I hated this look. I really did. Like
the cat suits have to go.
They do, right?
Yes. Can we get a skirt? I mean, the cat suits have to go.
She has done some nice things, but like, yeah, it's just like, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I just thought it was too much.
She looks like dream girl. It looks like something Marisha would wear at work. She looks like a dream girl.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She
looks like a dream girl. That's what she looks like.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, and I'll take a tracksuit and heels at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything.
Cool. Yeah, hey, honey. Yeah, I didn't love it at all. And I think she has done better previously as well. Do you know what I mean? Like her little red dress that she had, I thought was A1. I thought that was really, really good. And there was one black number as well that she had with like some jewels that was very Kelly Rowland-esque. And yeah, it was really good. But yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But yeah, so they're hosting obviously. And then we go straight to the house. We see Bradley. He spills a whole packet of Cocoa Pops. And it was like all these brown Cocoa Pops are going in the bin, which maybe was foreshadowing.
Wow. Wow.
They had it.
Wow, what an omen.
Seriously.
Wow.
Nikita did ask Fern if she was okay. She was just like, yeah, I'm fine. But you could tell there was already some tension between them, like even at the beginning of the morning. Marisha was in the diary room and she was talking about it being like a roller coaster, like going up and down. And do you know what I mean? And like there being so much drama, more drama than any musical play that she's been in, she was saying. And, she was like, if I'm going to leave, then you're going to miss all this spice on your TV. And she's like, I promise you. It's like, okay, Marisha. But yeah, David, Nikita had a bit of a chat, but they were talking about like how to say happy birthday, I think it was, in Russian. Yeah. I wrote it down. I can't say it though.
I'm not even going to attempt to say it.
It's like Shimden Roger or something. See? I don't know. I can't. But yeah, but it was interesting to me because like Nikita was saying that he knows more Russian than actual Ukrainian.
And he's Ukrainian, right?
Yeah, exactly. So he has to relearn Ukrainian, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, which I thought was quite interesting. Then we see like Zeze, I think it was Zeze, Louis, Marisha, Fern having a bit of a chat, and they start talking about Girls Aloud. And Zeze, yeah, I just love her so much.
Zeze, Zeze,
queen.
Straight up and down.
What I think a lot of us do when Cheryl Cole's name comes up, because never forget.
We never don't let that. Do you know how many years ago? I think that was 14 or 15 years ago that happened.
I really don't care. I remember I had to tell like my nieces and nephews, like that woman, she beat up an auntie in the bathrooms, a toilet attendant. Do you know what I mean? Gave her a black eye. Gave her a black eye. Seriously, and got away with it scot-free. So yeah, I thought that was just I thought that was great.
Louis' reaction though, Louis couldn't say anything.
Louis was like, he couldn't
even defend her.
Yeah, he was whispering, it's true. And Marisha was just like, what? Like, was she drunk? And Louis' response was, she was unprepared.
For what? To see the black woman in the toilet. She was unprepared for what?
I'm taking that. I'm serious.
I was unprepared.
I'm using it. Definitely, I was unprepared.
Why did you punch the woman in the eye? I was unprepared.
I was unprepared. Let you guys think about that. Seriously. Yes, Deja, never forget. Cheryl is an anti-black woman. Yes, she is. We'll never ever forget it, man. Seriously. Because
Cheryl caught a stray. That wasn't a stray. You have to bring her up. If you're mentioning Girls Aloud, yeah,
let's tell the truth.
You have to remind everybody. Yes.
Exactly. And Fern, she dipped in and she was just like, yeah, she came out unscathed. And Louis was just like, yeah, people will never forget it. But she had very, very good PR. And I remember.
Certainly did.
Go on, sorry.
I'm about to say she tried to. I think I was just about the end of my music industry career around then, and they worked overtime to get it wiped off everything. Like the newspapers, the tabloids, the Mail, they didn't care. They was putting it all up, but they worked overtime to try, especially that picture. They wanted that picture gone.
Of the auntie with the black eye.
They wanted
outside
it gone. Yeah, they wanted
yeah.
that picture gone. Never happened. Never happened.
No, man. I hear it. But yeah, she got away with it. Because that was quite near the beginning as well. That was quite near the beginning of their like career as well. And it's just like that, it should have been over, really and truly. And like when you think about it in terms of what she gave us, like
but didn't Louis get her onto X Factor, didn't he? Was she on X Factor as a judge?
Yeah, she was it her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hey Proverbs. But yeah. Bradley and David can sense there's something not right with Fern, and definitely Fern definitely has a type of energy about her that day. And you know, they understand that obviously half of the house is nominated, so the vibes are definitely going to be off. Nikita's in the diary room. He starts talking about, you know, he's like, if he left, you know, he's proud of what he's done, and he's, you know, been a good person to everybody. I beg to give different, but there's that. Louis out there gossiping again. He starts talking about Mariah Carey this time. Do you know what I mean? He's just like, oh, she doesn't do stairs. She doesn't do them. They have to carry her and everything. Says that she's lazy as well. And asking, what's wrong with her shoes?
Yeah, that's true. that's pretty much true about Mariah Carey. Yeah. But she don't walk nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can.
She doesn't walk anywhere, and she doesn't like wearing flat shoes or trainers. She always has to wear the heels, but she can't walk in the heels, so people have to carry her. Yeah, she went through that phase.
Yeah, I mean, like she can sing every note of a grand piano. It's fine. Like, yeah, you can do what you want. I love Mariah. I don't care. Before I like Beyonce, I like Mariah.
Yeah, Mariah was, she was first.
Yeah, exactly, Erin. Them legs cost a lot. I wouldn't walk either. Yes, and Mariah's an Aries as well. So not that I'm deep into zodiacs, but yeah, I feel her energy. Fern, we saw Fern in the diary room, and she was just like, she feels absolutely wretched with what's happened between her and Louis, like, and the snake and all that kind of thing, and she doesn't like keeping secrets. She was crying, and Big Brother permitted her to be able to tell the other housemates about what she had done. So she gathers the housemates, and they are just speculating straight away. They're just like, oh my god, you're leaving, like, you know, what's happening and everything. Everybody just generally thinks that she's going, which is kind of like, if I was Fern, I would be a bit annoyed. Like, because no, I'm not leaving, bitches. Like, I just need to get some.
Do you think Big Brother should have allowed her to tell? Because what was the point of doing a secret mission then?
Yeah, I think they have to weigh up like how much it's playing on their mental health.
I guess, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because normally you'd have to think like normally in the world, like how would this play out? Do you know what I mean? Like you probably say something if it's weighing on your mind, right? For that kind of person. And also as well, I think she's probably aware that Louis blatantly thought it was other people, and she's responsible for him having these negative feelings towards other people. Yeah. Yeah. I can see why they've done it. Yeah. So she gathers everybody, and she's just like, look, guys, I've had the most miserable time. The snake, it was me. Do you know what I mean? Louis in there straight away, calls her a fucking cow.
Wait,
quick! He was so quick with it, and then he's just like, "Well, I don't care anyway. I don't care."
Did he do that?
Yeah, yeah, straight away.
I wonder if they bleep that out, because I watched this morning. I wonder if they bleep that out. I don't remember him saying that.
No, he did. Yeah. And then he got up, he hugged her, kissed her, and stuff. He did say that he thought it was Nikita and Bradley. Fern was just like, you know, the worst deed actually gave you the greatest gift, so it's worked out. Well, she's crying now, do you know what I mean? So everyone's gathered around her, trying to hug her, and then Louis is just like, here we go with all the hugging.
He don't care.
He does not care. And Dave was just like, Louis, come on, man. She's really sensitive about it. Like, leave her. Do you know what I mean? But Louis just there rolling his eyes. And then, you know, Fern thanks everybody for being so understanding. And she's just like, well, I'm going to make a cup of tea now. And asks if anyone wants one. And Louis like, yes, I do. Do you know what I mean? So that was kind of the end of that. It's like, oh, poor little white lady. That's literally what it was like. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Can't see Fern cry because she's a little old white lady. Do you know what I mean? She's having a moment.
You know what?
What?
My conspiracy, my spidey senses are telling me that she's doing all this crying to try and win over the crowd.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
She's doing. She's like they don't call it white women tears for no reason.
Exactly.
They don't call it. I feel like she's doing all this crying and poor in every minute in the diary room to try and win. I don't really think she gives a shit. She didn't give a shit when she put the thing on the snake on Louis.
Yeah. She done it with the quickness.
She went straight and did that. She went straight and did that. See, Erin says yes. Janelle says she's agreed. Deja says 100%. Proverbs says Karen tears. Yeah, I think she's trying to win over the crowd.
Yeah,
all them tears.
She has to, man. Seriously, but I think I don't know. Yeah, I think she's naughty, man. I think she's probably she's kind of getting away with murder a little bit. Yes, Erin. Yes. He's playing the victim.
Yeah.
I don't know about real tough and Nikita, but we'll get on to Nikita. We'll get on to that. We see Bradley, David, and Nikita decide to play pranks on people. So they start with Marisha, and David convinces her that she has to move all the cutlery from the drawers to upstairs. But then they also prank Louis, and Colson basically starts talking about these giant spiders apparently that are in the bathroom. And when he was saying it, I can't lie, I was believing him, and I was freaking out, what? I didn't realize it was part of the same thing until I saw Nikita with the feather duster, and he was trying to tickle Louis' ear, but Louis did not fall for it at all. He was just like, what's going on? What are you guys doing? Completely suspicious. Totally didn't fall for it. However, Marisha did fall for it. Do you know what I mean? There was more people involved though, I think, and she was just like, Zeze even went in and asked her what are you doing with all the cutlery? Yeah, making up the excuses and stuff and everything like that. But she sees the boys laughing, and then she realizes that they are playing a trick on her. But it was a cute, moment, I think. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It was nice. Yes.
I guess get rid of the tension.
Yeah. Louis in the diary room, he basically was talking about he never actually ever suspected Fern at all. Do you know what I mean? And he was talking about she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's gonna get, what she's gonna get. She's a great actress. She's been around. He was rude though. He was like, she's been around 100 years, and she wants to win. Louis doing his analysis of the day. Zeze and Louis were talking outside, and she was just checking in with him, saying oh, you're over there plotting and everything. And he was just like, I'm quite serious and everything. And Zeze was just like, yeah, you know what? You might be entertaining to watch, but living with you, that's a different story. She's so honest with it. Louis basically then just took it to X Factor. So I feel like the amount of times that Eke was talking about Love Island is the amount of times and more that Louis is talking about X Factor, because he don't shut up about it. That's all
he is the most boring person in the world. Yeah, he's got nothing. He doesn't talk about any, unless they edit it like that. He doesn't. Yeah. He doesn't talk about anything. He talks about himself. He talks about celebrities, or he asks what's going on. That's it. He asks everybody else. That's it. That's all he does.
His free mind.
That's it. He doesn't do anything else.
So he talks about X Factor again, and he's like, "Oh, have you heard the story about Alexander Burke and JLS?" And apparently, according to him, what happened was that for JLS in the final, he got Westlife. I actually remember watching this. Do you remember watching this?
Yeah.
And because Simon loves Cheryl Cole so much, he got Beyonce for Alexander Burke, and he didn't tell Louis until the middle of the week. And Cheryl was so smug with it that it drove Louis insane. Like, serious. But I remember watching that.
Alexander Beyonce performance is the best performance in X Factor history.
Yes, definitely.
Best performance. They've never had a better. They will never have a better performance.
They will never. They will actually never.
It's still amazing if you watch it. It's still amazing.
Yeah,
he must have been fuming.
Oh, you know you're losing instantly, isn't it?
He must have been fuming.
Seriously, can't go on like that. And she done really, really well. But yeah, David was just like, was Cheryl nice? Louis, she's not perfect, but she is nice. I like her more than she likes me.
None of them like him.
No.
None of them like him.
Because he's a troll. He's an actual troll. Seriously, you can't help himself. So then we have Big Brother's Courtroom, the clip that we saw yesterday. Basically, some of the housemates were put on trial, and the losers of the trial and the people who tried their cases have to spend a night in jail. Zeze's concerned that she hopes that no one takes it personally. And then we see Judge Simons enter. So did you see the little bit where Marisha was like, Simon Cowell? And Zeze's like, no, babes.
Yeah, ain't no way.
Be for real. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it turns out to be Lauren, which I'm not happy about. I can't lie, yeah. I feel like they missed such a trick with this so much, yeah. I feel like they should have Davina McCall come back. I would have really liked
that to see her.
Do you know what I mean? It would be, and she's more impartial as well because Lauren. But yeah, I think it would have been really cool. I just thought like Lauren, it was a waste. It just seemed like a bit of a waste having her there. So yes, it doesn't. And it looks like she's had a top up as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks like it hurts.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not a fan of her at all. I'm not gonna lie, 100% not a fan.
Right, Abby.
So what do you call it? Lauren is the judge, and then we see Marisha's up first, and it's the house versus Marisha, and she's charged with 1 count of being a game player. Her defense is Zeze, and her prosecution is David. David just shouts objection straight away, which I thought was funny. I'm not gonna
hilarious.
But yeah, Zeze gave a good examination, I think, or good speech. She was just saying, Louis so hard to impress, but even Louis likes her. Do you know what I mean? So how could she be a game player? Do you know what I mean? Like, if being authentic is a crime, then arrest her immediately. That was her thing. David was so good. First of all, I thought he was so good. He was so dramatic and everything, and he didn't miss a beat. He kind of brought up the kissing booth challenge. Do you know what I mean? About her being worried that Ekin was going to beat her. He also brought up her being in so many Western shows that it was giving villain and all that kind of stuff. Marisha was able to do her own defense, and she's just like, "Yep, I'm an actress. Am I a game player? Possibly," she says. "But if I'm a game player, then everybody's a game player."
Yes.
And I just thought, Marisha, yes, that's true, but no, it's not. And the thing is, it's just like, it's not the British way at all. You can't admit to those things. They can't.
And she's an actress, and she's a theatre actress as well. She could have been a bit more dramatic with, No, I agree. Performance. Zeze gave more performance than she did.
I think so. As well. Lauren obviously has to give her verdict, and she was just like, "Yeah, I like you, but when we pay cops, I thought you wanted my job." Huh?
She's still holding old shit grudges. What's wrong with her?
Like, woman, it's like, you what, mate? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, seriously. I just thought it's ridiculous.
She's mad that they're still in and she got kicked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all that is. She's mad.
110% for sure. And she's just like, look, I can see through your mask and you just admitted to being a game player, so I'm gonna find you guilty. And I feel like she made it too easy for Lauren, to be honest, to find her guilty. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, so she's guilty. A few people were saying Judge Rinder should have been. Yes, that would have been much better, actually.
Yes.
Much better. So then we had David, and he was up for 1 count of inconsiderate noise pollution. I knew he's not beating these charges. He's too loud. He's really loud. His defense was Fern was terrible. I just didn't like it at all. I thought she said something about, his voice is as crystal clear as a mountain stream. So what are you talking about, Fern? Like, seriously.
I liked when they read out the charges. 10 a.m. in the morning, you're singing.
Yeah.
11 a.m. in the morning, you're singing.
And then David, he was asked, because Louis Cross was not good either. It really wasn't. He can't act at all. Like, he seemed awkward, to be honest. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bad. But when he said he had letters of complaint, that was freaking funny. Seriously, that was funny. David's response was just like, you guys are chatting shit. Do you know what I mean? And then he was just like, look, we're all here to be entertained and have fun and everything like that. Then he starts singing. Lauren, she's just like, listening to you sing in the mornings was horrific. That's what she says. And she finds him guilty. Guilty. Then lastly, we have the House versus Bradley on 1 count of cowardice. Coulson was the prosecution. I thought Coulson was an actor. I was just like, this was dry. He was dry,
The fact that I can't remember what Coulson said.
He was just like, what did he say?
I can remember Marisha defending him. I can't remember what Coulson said. I can't remember what Coulson said at all.
The courage task, and when your friends step forward, what did you do? And he was just like, nothing. But Bradley, to defend himself, he was just like, yes, I can admit I was a coward in that moment, but I'm not a coward in everyday life. Do you know what I mean? I was just like, well, at least he knows it. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, that was cute. Marisha, though, I think she gave the best performance overall as one of the lawyers. You know what I mean? She talked about his confidence and bravery, and that he's a 22-year-old neurodivergent actor. He's arrived here with all of these concerns, and he still stepped up to the plate. When he's on the task, maybe he threw up just a little bit, but do you know what I mean? He still got through it with his rainbow socks and his frog headband. Do you know what I mean? But I thought he was gonna win anyway. I think they all have a soft spot for Bradley. Yeah. And Lauren was just like, he's such a kind, gentle, caring boy. And I was thinking he is a man, but okay. And she found him not guilty. And then Lauren, thankfully, leaves, and she was just sending people that everyone's doing a good job and she'll see them soon. So because of this, people had to go to jail. So we had David, Marisha, Zeze, Fern, Coulson all going to jail. Although, what do you think? Because Marisha actually won her case for Bradley, so surely she shouldn't have had to go to jail. She
lost her own case.
Yeah, I know, but shouldn't
she lost her own case. She lost her own case. She lost her own case. No.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Erin says Lauren was just ruling people guilty for old vendettas. Yes. Lauren, she had too much control in that moment. And she says, oh yeah, and Coulson's drier than the Sahara Desert. Yes, he is. Yeah. And Proverbs says, I can't remember what Coulson has said for the last 10 days. Me neither. He's just there. They're like bread bag. He's just there.
Honestly, Coulson is not my favorite at all. So they're in jail. It's small, it's cramped. Everybody is snapped together. Fern's the only person who has a chair. Everybody else is sitting on or laying on the floor. Yeah, Colson's that person who asks the random questions though, because he's always come back with these. He was like, would you prefer to consistently sneeze or consistently fart?
Yeah.
And most people chose sneeze. And I think that makes sense. Like sneezing. It's like doesn't hate people. Do you know what I mean? Like just sneeze all the time. But yeah.
Why would you want to shut yourself every minute?
Say it again.
Why would you want to shart on yourself every minute? That's such a nasty question. Really That's gross, such a nasty question, man.
Seriously. We see Louis in the kitchen. He's putting his bowl and sink in the sink. He's putting it in the sink and running the water. Yeah. Bradley and Nikita are behind him. They're laughing. He's like, what are you guys laughing at? Do you know what I mean? It's just like, are you actually going to wash it up? He's like, I always wash my plates. And proceeds not to wash his plate. And this guy, he's just, I don't even know. I don't know what's wrong with him. He can't do anything. Zeze and David I think they were having a chat with Colson as well. But I can't remember which one of them said it, but one of them said that at the end of the world, there'll be cockroaches and Louis. Just Colson seemed like he was trying to defend Louis and just saying like, look, he has got heart and stuff. And Zeze was just like, yeah, of course. Like one bad situation doesn't define a person. And they all agree that actually Louis is okay. Then Louis comes out, sits in front of the jail. He's just like, oh, do you guys want some food or something? Dave was just like, yeah, could you get us a pizza? Louis is just like, no, you're in jail. Just like, this is the guy that you think is all right. Do you know what I mean? Seriously. So yes, but then the jailbirds are released and they go into the diary room. Do you know what I mean? Marisha was complaining about being there in the first place. Zeze was just like, the justice system is corrupt. We know that already, but it's corrupt. And Colson is just there in the background, just looks like he's hating. He looks like he's absolutely hating. Oh my God. I found the man that I think he looks like. He reminds me of. What's his name? Do you remember the actor in Martin Clunes?
Yes, with the ears. And with the ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does look like him. Yeah, he's got that weird face, that face that looks like a rubber mask.
Yeah, but
he looks like a rubber mask.
They could be related. Seriously.
Angelus Utopia says it looks like Colson is just playing himself in Coronation Street because he's dry in that as well.
Oh, really? Oh my God. So he's not even acting, he's just dry.
Exactly. He's just bland. And Erin said, I forgot Colson is 25 years old sometimes. He gives geriatric every time he talks. And Joy says, yesterday, Colson seemed so dull. Yesterday, Joy? Just yesterday? Just yesterday, really?
He's proper dry. He's proper dry. Okay, so then we see. I don't know. I really don't. He got it from when he was young. Do you know what I mean?
No. So Big Brother. Who cast him on Big Brother?
Oh, Big Brother. He got lucky.
That's what I'm saying. Who cast him on this?
Someone probably owed him a favor or something. I don't know. Like, because wow. So then we see Bradley, Nikita, Louis singing in musical style. I can't lie, I thought this was hilarious. Louis was just like, I'm in the final, you're not. Like, do you know what I mean? They were saying, lucky Louis. I thought that was funny. I really did. We see Zeze in the diary room. Zeze saying like how happy she is and how things have gone so well for her. She was talking about how, you know, people like David she wouldn't normally get on with because he's much louder than her. But actually, they've been able to find some really common ground. And she really likes that. Then we see what we saw yesterday in the sneak peek: Fern and Nikita. And Fern, like, is just like, oh, how old are you? Nikita's like 26. And like, Fern's just like, yeah, you know, just so you know, like, you know, even us oldies, we have the same brain, you know, like our brain is still all right. Nikita's confused. He's just like, what's going on? Is it me?
So confusing.
Is it me? Fern's just like, you know, when you're older, your brain stays the same. You know, like what it was that the other day you said that, you know, that you like my stripes and like, you know, they were in fashion at the moment and like I wouldn't know. And Nikita's just like, huh? I didn't mean anything by that. I was giving you a compliment. Compliment. Do you know what I mean? There was no bad meaning or anything like that. Fern was just like, oh, okay, we can leave it. Okay, guys, let's carry on. And Nikita's just like, well, nah, I can't carry on because I'm thinking about this at the moment. Do you know what I mean? And Nikita is just like, look, it's surprising me how you're creating something out of nothing, and I find it really unnecessary. Zeze's there, she can't even look. Louis like, what's happening? It's like, I have no idea.
Was Fern drunk? Because she was walking around with that bottle of champagne. Was she? I think she might have been drunk.
I don't know, but like, I swear to God, I still have the same energy as yesterday. I'm not feeling Nikita. I'm not feeling him. I didn't like his response, like how he handled that situation. I still don't think it should have escalated. I'm not saying that Fern is completely right. I'm not saying it, but I didn't like Nikita. And then we go on to see Nikita and Fern chat. Fern and Nikita was just like, come over to Fern and just like, what was that all about? Fern was just like, okay, let me just say, actually, come over here, sit down. He doesn't. He continues to stand, and he's just like, look, I was just saying a compliment. I don't understand why you're not understanding. Like, it was a compliment because I was just talking about your clothes, and he's just saying the same thing over and over. Fern is trying to get a word in. She can't get a word in. He's clearly not listening to her. And then when he's finished saying what he's saying, he just shut off, and he was just like, yeah, okay, this is done. And then he leaves. So Fern is left sitting by herself. She's just like, oh yeah, no
respect for the elders, man.
You cannot tell me,
elders, man.
Erin, I know we're on different sides of this. I know. But you cannot tell me Nikita's not rude. Nikita's rude, and I don't know what it is. Maybe he don't respect his elders. Maybe it's like a little women thing. I don't know. But his energy was off. It was off. It was absolutely off. And I still maintain the fact that he nominated her 3 times. She knows, and he hasn't given her any sort of condolence, any sort of anything. Like, you know what? I'm really sorry you had to hear that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying he had to do what what's her name? What Marisha done with Ekin too. He doesn't have to go that far. Do you know what I mean? No, but at least a little, because as they said in the thing after show, that conversation wasn't about the t-shirt. It wasn't. It was you don't like me, and I don't know why you don't like me. Like, what is it? Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. That's what the crux of that conversation. And this is the second time that she's tried to communicate with him, and he hasn't done it. Nah, man, he's off. He's off. I'm telling you, he's off. He's off. There's something wrong with him.
Janelle says that Fern was trying to belittle him. Maybe. Erin says, but Fern is back crazy because they replayed the compliment and it wasn't even shade. Fern was just chatting shit. I think she was drunk chatting shit. That's what I think she was.
I feel like if someone's coming off, sorry, before you continue, if someone's coming off with a vibe for you, yeah, you can read that scenario so many different ways. If someone's coming off with a vibe that you've nominated me, but you're complimenting my shirt, you're taking a fucking piss.
No, but wait, isn't that what he did? He nominated Zeze, then he carried her off the bed the same day, remember?
So he's got that
vibe. You're right. Seriously. Abby said Fern needs to keep that energy with Louis. Yeah. Miss Iffy said Nikita is only there because he's Ukrainian and talking about Ukraine. And that's true.
Well, sometimes they do put political things in there.
Yeah, for real. He didn't say, Janelle said he didn't say anything wrong to her. He just don't like her. He doesn't like her. And Aaliyah says, his vibe is weird. His vibe is weird. His vibe is weird. Emma says he's rude, but it's for a valid reason because Fern is an attention seeker. It's not his fault that she's as bland as Okra is nice, man. You need to season it properly.
Okra is horrible.
You need to season it properly. Why I'm talking about?
No. No.
And Janelle says, I think Nikita's made it clear that he doesn't want her any space and she keeps on coming. She did ignore him in the morning when he asked her if she was all right. And he said, you're a bit silent. And then she didn't even respond to him.
Yeah, she didn't respond well, did she?
So yeah, they got beef. They've got beef.
Yeah, I think, Nikita's shady. I think so.
Yeah.
Kathy, yes. You feel me? Do you know what I mean? You love Okra. Okay.
Thank you, Aaliyah. Okra is nice and it's good for you. You just need to cook it properly.
Okay. Making me uncomfortable. But okay. So yeah, I'm not a Nikita fan, by the way, just in case you didn't know. So Louis had a quick chat with Fern, and basically Fern was saying, he thinks I've made up some sort of attack. Louis is just like, me, I always say things and I get away with it. So what's the problem? It's just the game, Louis' favorite saying. We see David in the diary room. He's just like, look, the energy is definitely off because what the hell happened between Fern and Nikita? It threw everybody off. Oh, your coat's gone, yeah?
I'm hot, man. I'm hot, man.
Sorry. And then we have eviction time, and the first person to go is Marisha, and absolutely no surprises there. Absolutely called it. Her outfit to me was so horrible. It was so horrible. I was just like,
it didn't fit her shape at all.
It didn't fit her shape
at all. Don't they have stylists? It didn't fit her shape at all.
She kept on talking about how she's been serving looks. That's, babe.
When I heard that, I'm like, I don't remember one single look.
Nor do I. So yeah, but when she came up, she walked the catwalk. She done her thing. She really, really worked her exit. She got some really, really good. She got some really good stage time there. Her boyfriend came on to greet her and everything like that. And then, like, I thought they were going to take a bit of a break. Abbas said, someone said she looked like a fish.
Oh, she did.
You know what? Yeah, like what's that fishtail? Yeah, she does.
She did. Yes, she did. She did. The silver scales. The silver scale. Oh Lord.
But like, that cartoon fishtails. She does look like that.
Lord.
Bro. Okay, I wasn't prepared. I was unprepared. Right. And then they went straight back to the house. I thought they was gonna have a little break. No, they went straight back to the house. And then we had people starting chanting, "Get Fern out."
Get Fern out, yeah.
They were singing, but the crowd that's there isn't necessarily the crowd of the actual public. Do you know what I mean? So you can never really take what they're saying.
Zeze got boozed a bit, didn't she?
All of them. It was a bit mixed. It was actually a bit mixed. Like, do you know what I mean?
Got nothing. Somebody got literally nothing. Was it Nick? No, Nick. Who? It was Bradley was up, right?
No, he wasn't. Bradley they all got something. It was Fern, Nikita, Marisha, and Zeze.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking it wrong, but I remember it just went quiet at one point for one of them.
Oh. So yeah, so they're trying to get Fern out, and then I noticed, so where they're sitting, I don't know what's going. Anyway, it was annoying me. There's Zeze literally sitting by herself, isolated. No one's taking her hand to see if she's okay.
Maybe David went over there to hold her hand after Marisha left. Yeah,
Fern's got someone on the other side. Go and support your girl. Do you know what I mean? I didn't like that. And then also, so then we was waiting, and that wait seemed like a lifetime, but I knew it was going to be Zeze, unfortunately, and Zeze does come out. Both of the black women out. I mean, who is surprised? And this is really why, like, what's her name? Marisha didn't want to be put up because she knows, and they can't say it in their interviews and whatever, she knows the British public aren't voting to save women like her. You know what I mean? That's a fact. She knows that. And I think AJ knows that. And I think Will knows that too. Do you know what I mean? But for Zeze, the crowd were chanting Zeze as well. Do you know what I mean? So that was very comforting for her. Her mum and her brother was there. And yeah, do you know what I mean? So the twist is, before that ended, that actually, so now you're voting for your fave, who you want to win. But there's going to be a freeze in the vote tomorrow and a
shock eviction tomorrow. Today?
Shock eviction.
Today?
Tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Shock eviction Thursday night. Yes, I wrote that. Yeah. So there's going to be a freeze and thingy. I think Coulson's going. I think I can't see. I don't know who's voting.
That's what I'm thinking of. When it was right at the end and they had all those people on the screen, when it was Coulson, nobody said nothing.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Nobody said there were no chairs and no booze.
Yeah.
It was,
yeah.
no one said nothing. Yeah, so he's the first one out.
I think he's the first one out. I think I want them to show the numbers because I want him to see visually how low it is in comparison to everybody else. Like, I feel like he needs a bit of a reality check because I think he's a bit self-righteous and he's frigging boring.
Well, has he ever been up for eviction? He was never up for eviction, was he?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. So he doesn't even know the reality.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, there's a lot. Guys, who do you think is going next? Big Brothers. Yeah.
Proverb says Coulson.
Yeah.
Evan says nobody. I don't want none of these people to win. But just he gave more drama.
You know what? I really
Janelle said earlier that David would win. I think.
I think that it might be Michael is David, Louis, obviously, and Fern in the final three. That's what I think.
Fern?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. I think I want David. Nah, I don't think. I think people are voting for Nikita out of spite for everybody else. Do you know what I mean? But I think when it comes down to it, like, I don't think if Nikita gets through, it's a fix, 100%. It's a fix anyway.
It's a fix anyway,
but,
yeah.
But yeah, I think I want David to win. It's probably going to be Louis or Fern, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, David. Yeah, Babita. David is so funny. He really, really is. I find him hilarious.
If Fern makes it to the final, her babala strong and I need his contact. What is wrong?
She does want to win. Louis is right about that, and he is right about that. What do you call it? Her anyway, we'll get onto it anyway. Because Marisha's so Big Brother's late and live. There was only a few things that really was like interesting there. Marisha basically in her exit interview was basically just said like, Ari the courage task. I didn't want to nominate myself because I didn't want to get nominated. I didn't want to be up. Do you know what I mean? And she's absolutely right. Like, do you know what I mean? That's it. With regards to the face of the face nomination, the kissing booth nomination with Ekin Su, she says, well, my reason wasn't the real reason. Actually, what Fern said made a lot of sense to me in the moment, and I switched my opinion from I was going to nominate Fern, and I decided to nominate Ekin Su because I was just like, oh, she sees what I see, and that was that Ekin Su isn't necessarily a very trustworthy person. Do you know what I mean? And she was just like, I've got trust issues. I've only known these people for 2.5 weeks. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know about you, but I wasn't feeling it, so I had to just say something. And I rate her for being so candid, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then AJ did ask her, do you think that Ekin Su over-exaggerated? And she was just like, well, no, she's been betrayed before. Do you know what I mean? And she felt like I was a friend to her that had betrayed her, so I get it. Do you know what I mean? But we actually got closer after that. And she did say that she was happy that she made a friend in Zeze and that she wants Bradley to win. That was her thing. So, excuse me. And then for Zeze, obviously they talked about Louis a lot, and she was just like, yeah, he's a different generation. He comes from a time where people could say exactly what they want to say, and she's not with that. She has to say something, and she was just like, she usually gets the last word, but she can remember. Her mum kept on telling her before, like, stop doing that, and she just had. So she was really trying to hold back. AJ told her that Louis said that she was a future of broadcasting, and she was just like, oh, that's really nice. And she did talk about, preferring respect over people liking her. And again, she says this a lot, that she's a very polarizing character in there. She talks about how she made a friend in David, that she felt very safe with David, and that he kept it 100 with her as well. And then on Sharon, she said that she loved the appreciation. She appreciated the advice, and that she liked that Sharon said that she reminded her of Kelly. She said her wardrobe is elite as well, like doing quite luxury, soft life, all that kind of stuff. And she's had the best experience ever, and she wants David to win. So yeah, They did show as well a clip of Fern, you know, in the diary room saying that she's now the only woman in the house, and she's just like, yeah, she's kind of shocked, but she's also a little bit smug. So yeah, there was that.
Wow, really? Yes, Fern. Bitch Fern comes out now, yeah.
Yeah. Janelle, yes, I noticed that too. Janelle says Will and AJ were really kind to Zeze and Marisha in interviews. Yeah, I did notice that too. And I could only think, like, well, was Ekin being a bee? Like, I don't know, like, because it was like a totally different vibe. It was a really different vibe. And I think, like, Ekin was really affected by the boos. So when she heard those boos, her whole mood changed. And I think she was just very defensive of the bat, and they had to ask some difficult questions, and that's why we got that friction as well. So yeah. Yes, Abis, I agree. They did answer the questions well.
Did anyone notice Zeze's facial expression when Marisha sings next to her? Yeah. What was Zeze's facial expression?
He was just like, again.
Really?
Because Marisha sings all the time. They show a montage of her singing. I can't lie, it's a lot. It's
oh my gosh.
I don't like that. Seriously. But yeah, so Mary, so who's in your final three?
Oh my God. You know, to be honest with you, I don't care. I don't care about none of those people. I so don't give a shit about none of them. I don't care. But if I had to guess, the final three would be like the three boring guys. David. No, hold on, there's four boring guys. Maybe David. Maybe what's the guy's name? Bradley. And maybe I would say maybe Nikita, but Nikita or Fern maybe. But no one. Again, thinking about, well, it's not bloody Louis will win.
Was it Louis? Probably. It looks like it's out for Louis to win. That's the thing. Yeah, I think Joy is asking, do you think Ekin will come on Friday? You know what? The thing is, I would normally say yes, but she was supposed to go on Lorraine, and she didn't go apparently.
Oh, she will.
Yeah, but Lorraine, I don't know if I got this completely right, because I just only looked at it for a second. But I think Lorraine said something about she pulled out, but then had to issue an apology saying that no, it wasn't that she actually pulled out, it was something else. I don't know. But yeah, it was just like, Ekin's people are like,
she didn't want more questions to be answered. It's the spotlight's not on her, so maybe she's not going to come. She did a no-show. Louis has to win. He's been working overtime since he got in. He ain't been doing nothing since he got in. It's in his contract.
He's been gossiping, mate. Let me see if First Look is out. Well, guys, yeah. Who do you think is gonna get the final prize? And also, as well, the other thing is, I can't lie, I really did have a moment yesterday where I was just like, I have to still keep watching this for another couple of days, because I'm done now. Do you know what I mean? I'm done. Now these season thing is gone. I'm just like,
I'm done. I'm done
hard
now.
It's really
Proverbs says Louis, David, and Bradley, the Alcubulan Trust. I don't know how to say that. Once Zeze Mills is out, I'm out. I didn't even watch it. See? And Abby says Louis or David. Erin says Louis. Louis has to win his work in overtime.
Mate.
I don't know. I don't even care. I'm sorry. This is going to sound really bad. When they put the 5 faces up, I was just like bland.
I know, isn't it?
Like there's nothing in. It's just bland. No.
I hear you. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this lined up so we can watch this together. I love the timing of this. You know what? You know, with Love Island, when we do Love Island reviews, the sneak peek that coming out, is always like it's a roller coaster. You just never know if it's going to be on time. Like,
these ones are on time.
On time. It's on time. I rate it. I really do. It's so important. Okay, cool. And to be fair, we are starting a thing. What are people saying before we go?
Damn, your sister always blew up the kitchen by boiling egg to burning point. What? Why? Oh my God, what happened? Joy said definitely David will be in the final, but she don't care. Yeah, the sorry. Yeah. Alki Bulan Trust says Louis, it will be Louis because he represents Middle England and more known because of X Factor. Proverbs and in the program now, too many. Yeah, okay. Gabby's not going to vote. Abby said Louis has entertained the mass even though he's been a jerk. Destiny Love Media Production says you're out. Even though people don't have vibes, you always bring the spice.
Agree.
Watch. Miss Iffy says Louis, Fern, and David deserve to win. Everyone else has been boring. And Abby says, but David is the best. See, it's not giving anymore, man.
It isn't. It's gonna be hard. These next 2 days are gonna be hard.
Yeah, it's not giving anymore. Maybe that's just us though.
Maybe. Yeah. No, I think they're gonna get a big dip. I think they are gonna get a big dip. Yeah. Okay, let's watch this.
How you feeling, Nikita?
Sorry, I'm so confused. Did we not see Marisha?
We saw Marisha.
Why is she? That was dry, by the way.
That was dry.
That was dry.
Somebody done something wrong in that edit because why did we see Marisha? That's number one. But then I'm thinking, they're showing us today. They're showing us. No, it's wrong, isn't it? They should be showing us what happened today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not what happened yesterday before the vote. Maybe they just put her in the edit. Someone fucked up the edit.
But so badly. Yeah, that's 1 hour ago. Huh?
Yeah, someone fucked up the edit. Someone fucked up the edit.
That was dry, bro.
Yeah. They have to make him start an argument because they're just sitting around the house chatting about nothing because that's all those 5 did. So the only spice is between Nikita and Fern. Come on. Come on. Even Louis looks bored.
Oh, God.
Even Louis looks bored.
Oh, it's yesterday. They left yesterday. Okay, sorry. Yes, of course, Shantae, actually. Yeah, sorry. My brain just fired. I didn't understand. What's going on? Maybe they should do before. Yes, okay. Yeah, that's bad. I'm so glad this is only 3 nights left. That's it. And then we're done. Because I couldn't do 2 weeks of this. That's crazy. So where's Zeze then as well?
No, Zeze, I don't know. So they're not. I don't think they're supposed to put that in.
That was a weird flex. But okay, boring.
Where English language is hilarious at times. I know that's the most angry she gets. I was quite cross. He was quite cross with me.
Maybe in the garden. Oh yeah, maybe. Jeez.
Yesterday was live, so probably at the beginning when she was still in. Yeah, probably. It's yesterday. They left yesterday. Another seasonless episode. Did you drag the doctor yesterday? I tried to drag the doctor yesterday on Twitter, but he's not on his Twitter. And then I couldn't really find him on Instagram. And then I got busy.
I would have sent you his.
And then I forgot. I got busy. I forgot. But I did put something on my Twitter yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did put something on my Twitter. Chicane TV had the clip. And I tagged ITV Press in it because they should know better. But yeah, I don't think a lot of people caught that because it's not a major thing on my Twitter.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
May. Oh no, there's coconut emojis in his comments.
Ah, really?
Yeah. Clown emojis.
I guess you guys' reviews for the next few days are going to be 20-30 minutes. Well,
bro, Destiny. We're gonna try.
We're jacket coats. But you know what? God. I feel sorry for the editors because they're going to really have to pull together an hour with this lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have to keep giving them tasks for real. They're going to have to be
Who's
really
Louis
creative.
Going to talk to?
Louis not talk to nobody. He's going to talk to Fern. He's going to talk to Fern.
He doesn't even like Erin. I'm thingy, but I think Nana will tell me off so much if I don't do it. So we gotta keep going. Oh God, they might put more
breaks. Probably.
Yeah,
probably. But you know what? Do you know what? When Zeze walked out yesterday with all, you see how she was screaming? She was exhilarated. I got a little bit emotional for her, you know.
I was so happy for her.
Yeah, I kind of got I had a little half a tear threatening to come out of my eye. A little half. A little, because she's gonna come on Twitter and say some shit that I don't.
I know. You've got to balance it out again.
Balance it out.
Don't like me too much.
Yeah, I'm proud of her. I felt really proud of her when she was the way she was screaming, like, yes, I did it. And like before she went in, she had a beef with Nella Rose, didn't she? She had a little bit. Was it Nella Rose? Was it Nella Rose?
No, Madam Joyce.
Madam Joyce, yes. And it was she had a little beef. But one of her things that she was saying is that when you go on reality TV, as a black woman, don't do reality TV because it never works well. And it's like she must be sitting in her house saying, "Bitch, I went on reality TV, and look what happened." She must be, she's literally sipping her tea. She's literally sipping her tea right now.
Basically,
she's like the only one.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I think Zeze has done reality so well, but she likes reality anyway. Do you know what I mean? And she's handled herself. And like when we was talking at the beginning of this, like one of the things is just like she should know how to play it because she's so vocal when other people do things. Do you know what I mean? So she should know how to play it. She's played it well. She's from what I can see, like seeing her in real life and seeing her up close and stuff like that, she's been who she is. Do you know what I mean? I haven't seen like a massive difference at all. No. So I feel like, I think she done well. But with Madam Joyce, so basically Madam Joyce went on a reality show, but one of these YouTube ones, I think it is. And she was treated really badly. And like
was it
No, it was not.
I'm not sure who Madam Joyce is, so I don't know which one she'll do. So.
She's got a podcast. I
think I watched her podcast, Cocktails. Cocktails. But I don't know if she'll do a baddest thing. I don't really know much about it.
No, absolutely not.
Sorry,
I cannot imagine at all.
Sorry.
But she was treated really badly. It was like with some other YouTubers. I think it's to do with Foot Asylum as well. Do you know what I mean? Okay. They're going to have her. And the guy that she had an argument with, I think he took her wig, hid it or something like that. And they and she was like saying, what the hell is this? Do you know what I mean? But they made her out to be really aggressive and they were like really fussing
as per usual.
And I think that one of those comments came out around there was a comment that Zeze put out about like, you know, black women in reality TV and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And then when Nella went in, I think it kind of came up again and it was just like Madam Joyce was annoyed because they went on each other's shows, so they done each other's podcasts and it was like they were friendly and Zeze was just like, we're friendly, but we're not friends, so you can't expect me not to say anything about it.
Zeze said, we're friendly, but we're not friends, right? Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, something like that. So it kind of got a little bit. It kind of got a little bit techy between them. I hope they're able to resolve it. Do you know what I mean? Because but I do think, like, out of this recent battle of like current influential, as an influencer type, black women who are on reality TV shows, Zeze's done bloody well. She really has.
Zeze is the queen. She literally crowned her. Oh, look, she crowned herself. Where's the crown? This way. She crowned herself.
Seriously,
she crowned herself. She literally crowned herself. Like yesterday, she's crowned herself. You know,
I can see her doing a judging type show with Louis and Sharon. Like I can see that happening. Like I can see her doing someone mentioned she does already have a show on Channel 4 with Yinka Bikini, I think it is. Unapologetic. Yes.
She's on that stupid show as well, like the Young Black and White Wing show, didn't she? Was that on Channel 4 as well?
Oh yeah, she did. Yes.
Yes. Her and the guy had plotted a prank, so the wig thing and the argument wasn't even real. Oh, really?
Oh, really? Jeez. So, yeah, all you know. But yeah, I think it was just. I think she's just come across really well, and she has been authentic. A couple of people are saying it. Yeah, Proverbs as well. Like she's just been so authentic and stuff like that. So love or hate her, do you know what I mean? Like she's done well, and I think people have seen her in a different light. I think so. I think she's changed some people's opinions, but I don't know how much of that or the opinion change has come in the Black community. I don't know how much of that is there. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. I think I'm thinking that looking at the comments, I was looking on Shade Barrow this morning and some of the comments, and everybody was really proud of her. Everybody was really proud of her. Yeah. And I think we kind of all got the same sentiment. We all root for each other, don't we, when we're in these situations? As long as we're behaving ourselves and not disgracing ourselves, we all root for each other. So I think everybody was rooting for us. I think everybody is probably happy for her, but we're still going to cuss her next week when she says some fuckery. We're still It's back to regularly scheduled programming with Zeze Mills. But excuse me, I hope that she does get more jobs off of this, because she deserves it. She does deserve it. She does. Because when I compare her to that chicken shop,
oh, please don't. I can't stand. I cannot stand her.
That girl was doing Vanity Fair parties based off of a chicken shop show, and Zeze's worked really hard, and she's had to take little where that girl's just taken giant steps. Zeze just like she just keeps taking one little step up. So I hope this is her giant step for her, for real, because she has worked hard and she does deserve it. She does. She
absolutely does. So yeah, well done to her, man. Seriously. And yeah, like someone said, I can't even say it now. Alkebulan. Trust is saying that she set the bar. I think I saw that in one of the comments. Yeah, she has set the bar. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, but I like it because she's kind of from ends, man. Do you know what I mean? Like not totally, because she went to drama school and all that kind of stuff. So, I think she rode horses as a kid. Like you're not from ends.
Excuse me. Excuse me. My children were raised in Murder Mile in Hackney, and there were stables 2 minutes up the road.
Okay. Do they ride the horses?
I mean, I can't afford that, but they could have rode those horses.
It's not the same.
Those horses.
It's not the same. Well, that's you know what?
Money.
No, she's talked about her background, and she's talked.
She went to private school. School.
You know what I mean, that kind of thing. So it's just like kind of thing. Like you're obviously you're Black, you're part of Black culture and everything like that, but you're not from ends. Like, do you know what I mean? Like you're not. Like
she's middle class. She was raised middle class. Yeah,
which is like I don't have a thing. So that comment when they're saying like, "Oh, sisters in hood," it's just like she's not even part.
She's not even from the hood. Shantae said she's from Edmonton. I thought she was from Northwest.
I don't know. I can't remember which one. Is it where? Okay, but anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Yes, we are back. We're not back tomorrow. We're back on Friday. Ooh, so yes, Erin, the doctor was very wrong on so many levels.
Alkebulan. Thank you.
Tomorrow of Alkebulan.
Thank you very much.
Cool. If I do it wrong again, please don't even hesitate to put it in the chat as well. So yeah, we're back on Friday. Tomorrow we're gonna be previewing our next episode that we're recording tonight of our main pod, where we have Amma from Plant Made as our special guest. It's going to be a good one, so make sure you watch that tomorrow, and we'll be in the comments as well. And guys, yes, we will be back on Friday. What, bro, are we going to be twice on Friday then? Because we cover Thursday
and then you cover Friday, the live. Are you gonna do the live show? We're gonna do live show
after it's done. We'll go live. Yeah. So on Friday we're gonna go live twice. We'll cover
Okay, hold on a minute.
Okay.
What time is the live show?
Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, we'll work it out. We're going to let you know.
I have to move my dick appointment further back into the night. Let me know. Let me know, please. You know.
Thanks, Marianne. We'll figure out the timing so Marianne can, you know, stay happy. And get the sunshine.
Listen, yes, exactly. We have to get some sunshine down there sometime. Let's go.
All right, guys, have a good rest of the day. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, no, Thursday. See you Friday. I don't even know what I'm saying. See you later. Bye.
Bye. Bye, people.
Bye.